I'm Fox 4 meteorologist Andrew Shipley, and let's take a look at the tropics. Very busy here this morning. We've got 3 areas we're watching. Invest 96 there in the middle of the Atlantic. Right now, disorganized showers and storms around an area of low pressure. Could see some development with this, though it's really not all that favorable. But if something does form, to be very short-lived. Maybe a depression as lifts off to the north there. Again, only 20% chance of development, but there's those computer models. So really just a fish storm. Not overly concerned with that. The one behind it is tropical wave just coming off of Africa here. Could see this form of depression later on this week. A 40% chance of development over the next 7 days. And then the one a little closer home, this which everyone's got their eyes on here, a 10% chance of the next 2 days, 70% chance of the next 7, as we are seeing an area of low pressure starting to form off of Central America. And what's going on here is we have the Central American gyre, and really what this is an area of low pressure that forms over Central America because the landmass gets so much warmer, and then it picks up all that moisture from the Pacific and the Caribbean and the Gulf and forms just a big spinning area of low pressure there in the upper atmosphere, and it can spit out some tropical activity like we are expecting to see here over the next couple of days, and typically forms in late spring and early fall, which is today, well, the first day of fall. So not all to be surprised here, but our in-house computer model is showing us that development there of an area of low pressure by Tuesday, and then that will be expected to be lifting up into the Gulf, as you can see in our global forecast models, the GFS, the American model and the European model, showing that same kind of area of low pressure there off the Yucatan and lifting up to the Gulf of Mexico. Now, strength and intensity a little different, track is a little different, but the general consensus is something moving up towards the Panhandle, maybe Big Bend by Thursday and Friday, and that's close enough for us to feel something here in Southwest Florida. Even if it's a drive-by, we do still expect some showers and rather some breezy conditions, especially up along our coastal communities Thursday into Friday with that developing area of low pressure, and again, that hurt potential tropical development. So Weather Prediction Center already putting out a chance for a possible excessive rainfall from Marco Island northward, especially along our coastline. Very similar what we saw with Debbie recently. So kind of use that as your benchmark of what we could be seeing possible as maybe Helene moving up our coastline. But what do we know? Again, obviously we're watching potential development in the Gulf next week. What the development looks like, still a lot of question marks, and that would be also our impacts here. Still a lot of question marks for that. Highly dependent on that track. But any development would be Thursday or Friday. And again, that next name would be Helene. And again, in the meantime, we just got some beautiful weather for us. So sunny skies today. If you do watch that later this week, it would be Thursday, Friday when we get those tropical downpours in here. And obviously, we'll keep you updated as we get closer and have a better idea of what those exact impacts will be here in Southwest Florida.